The Hulkamaniac is gone, brother. The Hulkamaniac is gone, man. What are you gonna do, brother? One of the biggest arms in the WWE. These 24-inch pythons, man. What are you gonna do? A lot of people, there's been a lot of back and forth going on, man, about whether you should celebrate Hulk Hogan or not. Here's my thing, brother. I'm talking about pre all of the stuff that we allegedly heard on the internet. I'm saying allegedly because maybe I need to go watch it and listen to it and be convinced on it. I guess everybody else is. But I don't know. I don't remember hearing it. I remember seeing the reports. So maybe I'm a little bit biased on that, but I don't want to hear it, man. I'm talking about the performer in the ring, brother. I think you guys are talking about Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea is the real name, right? So let me know in the comments, do y'all have a problem, had a problem with Hulk Hogan as the performer? Could you separate him as the person, right? Of course, you know, when the stuff came out, it didn't sit well with me, and I didn't, you know, really dig into it because I'm biased on the side of I love Hulk Hogan, the performer. I love Hollywood, man. Now, for the man, hey, if he said that, then F him. Who cares about him? I didn't care. I'm talking about the character, which he, you know, kind of mixed in with his real life because he lived that character. You would see him out, he would still be Hulk Hogan, you know? So, I can see both ways, but at the same time, can I just erase my childhood? Do I expect other people to just erase their childhood? Look at all the other people that has gone through some things. Did y'all cancel those people? Is what I want to know. And I'm from the heart of the civil rights movement. You understand what I'm saying? So I almost take it like this. And I don't want to put this on, I'm blanking on all people. And all people that, you know, be in Hulk Hogan's demographic and age group and that look like him. But I would take it that those guys that look like him and that are older than him, you know, what was he, like 71? So I would say any older white male over 70 years old, I would already look at them like they have some type of racism in them. Right? Hold on, wait, let me finish. Meaning that they were probably taught it from a parent or a family member or something. It was passed down to them. Now, do they live that way? You know, I would guess that, no, let me say this. Do they live that way? That would be for them to decide. But do they have some that's deep down in them somewhere? Yeah. Because it was planted in them, whether they asked for it or not, is what I'm saying. Just like whether it's black power or standing up for what you believe in or representing where you come from or you know, that stuff is instilled in black people more times than not, of a certain age and demographic and where you come from and things of that nature. So all in all, what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to ask is, first of all, how do you view Hulk Hogan? Did you completely cut him off at the time of, you know, those things came out about him and what he said? And I literally, before all this happened, I just watched the Booker T documentary that's on YouTube, and Hulk was on there speaking on Booker T, and it had me to ask this question too. Once I saw him pass this morning, I saw all the things. I'm like, so racist people can talk, you know, good about other races that they're racist against, but then they can discriminate against them, you know, behind closed doors or whatever. I'm thinking, like, but at the end of the day, like what, you really feel like this inside because now you're recorded saying these things, right? So it's like they play both sides of. That's why I don't understand the racism stuff. Like either be here or be there. I respect those ones that be like, I don't, but with none of them. I don't mess with none of them. You know, I respect those more than I respect the ones that would, you know, throw a rock and hide their hand or act like that, you know, behind closed doors in their pool house or back room or man cave, right? And then go out in the public and act a different way. I'll be like, hey, rah, I got your back. I'm down with you, brother. You know, don't do that shit. Don't do that. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to know. I want to know how was Hulk with the guys that he was around, too. Because with him saying, and I think I saw the quote saying that if my daughter, and his man speaking on his daughter, too, now, and I'm not defending him, but I'm saying what he said. He's saying if my daughter's going to date a, you know, N-word, I'd rather her date one of them 8-foot tall N-words. He's scared. That make, you know, $300 billion. Now, let's dissect that. You know what I mean? All of y'all would rather have your daughter mess with an 8-foot tall Negro or whatever you want to call. You know what I mean? Man, y'all gonna get on me about this, but it's the truth. If y'all want to hear something, it's the damn truth. All of y'all would rather y'all daughter mess with the best or unicorn type, you know, black, white, orange, yellow, green guy if she's going to mess with one. You know what I mean? Or if you're going to mess with a guy that I don't approve of, at least mess with one that's worth a whole lot of damn money then. You know, if you're going to do your daddy wrong, you're going to go against my wishes, whatever my wishes are. If they were grown up and raised in a racist family, then you better deal with what your daddy got to deal with and what your daddy is presenting out there. Because if your daddy is racist and you come back in the house with something that he don't approve of, you're going to have a problem. You can't tell what the hell to go on, to each his own in each household. You feel me? I know in some households that are racist. I know in some households that are partial racist. I know in some households that are anti this. That's their household. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to live. That's why I can separate a character from the person. You feel me? And if that man said that and he used a hard ER on the end, then we know where he's coming from and we can't respect that. We can't ride with that, right? Cool. But at the essence of what he was saying, all of y'all think that away. I'm lying now. Or I'm tripping now. Oh, man, you know what? I'm definitely not defending him, but I'm just breaking down what he said and what people have a problem with and how to separate the character from the person, which I feel like I did, or at least I stopped at a point from dealing with him or messing with him. Like, you know, once I heard that, I'm like, okay, I ain't rocking with whatever he's doing. The Hulk American beer, I'm not supporting that, brother. Merch, whatever. If I put him on, if I'm making a wrestler's top 10 list, I'm not putting him on that. You know what I mean? As a person. But if I'm making a wrestler's top 10 list, then I'm gonna put him on that, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like trying to exclude R. Kelly from what he did as a musician because of what he did personally.